Horrorama 2015. From the voice of Honest Trailers, it's Epic Voice Reviews, and read your comments at the end.
Now in theaters.
It's The Walk, but with mountains instead of a wire. And an unhappy ending. 4.5 stars. A must-see, but only in IMAX and IMAX 3D. Totally undersold the all-star cast. I mean, I had no idea that Jake Gyllenhaal was even in it. Plus, there was Jason Clarke, Josh Brolin, John Hawkes, Robin Wright, Emily Watson, Keira Knightley, and Sam Worthington. I mean, there's some of these are like award winners. An edge-of-your-seat true story. Like, literally the edge of your seat, because mountains. Everest, rated PG-13. So sad I'll never watch it again.
As seen on television.
The Walking Dead Season 6 premiere. Intense. Reminded me of why I love the series. Really appreciated more after watching Fear the Walking Dead, because it's actually good. Throwback to the black and white comics, which was kind of cool. Plus it separates, you know, the past from what's going on currently. Simply awesome, and makes up for the lack of undead in Fear the Walking Dead. Can't wait for more. 5 corals. Walking Dead, only on AMC. And it's a really good network for Halloween. I'm just saying, there's great horror movies like every night. And since it's Horrorama 2015, we're going to do the top 5 best worst horror movies ever made. Yes, you heard me right. Best worst. These are the best of the worst horror movies in existence, in my opinion. So here they are. Number 5, The Evil Dead. You're like, what? What? Evil Dead? What? Okay, Evil Dead, the first one, was meant to be a legit horror movie, and it does have some legit scare moments, but it's funny, but not on purpose. It's so bad, it's great. It's a truly cult classic, and if it wasn't for that fact, we would not have gotten Evil Dead 2, or Army of Darkness, or the new series coming out, which I'm totally looking forward to. So don't get me wrong, I love these movies, but for not the same reasons what you might think. I love them because they're bad, but they're an awesome bad. You know what I'm saying? Evil Dead, 5 stars. You better watch this one. Number 4, Planet 9 from Outer Space. Truly one of the cult classics of all time, the 59 film that was shot, everything was shot in one take. And they didn't have the actors they needed to have, so they literally just found guys around. Guy became infamous for one cut and done, and I mean, you could see the bad guy struggling to get out of the grave. The story makes zero sense. It is such a great film to watch with your friends and just laugh your butts off. Number 3, Birdemic. Okay, you might think Birdemic would be the top of the list, but Birdemic's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's bad, but it could be so much worse. I mean, it's pretty crappy. It's basically what I could make if I took the time to use some crappy After Effects and some green screens and rent one nice car with a budget of maybe $5,000 to make this film. And it's bad enough where it's funny to watch with friends. I'm just saying. This is one that you can watch on Netflix. Birdemic 2 wasn't even as bad as this one was. Number 2, Trolls 2. Okay, Trolls 2 is one of the worst horror movies ever made, but it's such a great thing to riff on. None of it makes sense. There's trolls, and there's witches, and there's trees, and pods and green slime stuff, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It is horror bad. Trolls 2. And number 1 of the best worst movies ever made in horror, Leprechaun 4 in Space. Okay, this one's so bad. My wife doesn't even watch horror movies, and she guessed my number 1 pick. She's like, it's gotta be Leprechaun. Leprechaun 4, they try to be funny, but they fail so badly, and it's like Jason X with Willow in it. That's all I can say. It is terribly, terribly bad. But so bad, it's fun to watch and force your friends to watch with you. Leprechaun 4 in Space. And you can get awesome shirts like this one from rippedapparel.com by clicking on the link in the description below. And now it's time for your comments. The cap'n is still crunching. If I had $1 for every brain you don't have, I'd have $1. You thought it was the epic voice, but it was me, Dios. What is your favorite scary prawn, Sydney? Starscream. Spend most of the time sulking in this cave while the rest of us fight the Autobots. If you like this video, share it and click subscribe. Click here for more epic voice reviews. Click here for more imitation gaming videos.